Hey guys, it's Lefty and my 8th KvK is officially over. Stick around as I go through my final stats and share what's next for my account. Our enemies are taking down our last bit of territory as we speak, and as you may already know, we lost. So congrats to the winners. Before we start talking about how I personally did this KvK, let's go over my PreKvK predictions. In my PreKvK video, I set myself the ambitious goal of reaching 1 billion kill points this KvK. Looking back, that was a bit too optimistic, given the state of this KvK, especially for our seed and the level of activity. We queued as a low acid kingdom, so I expected some tough and active fights, but unfortunately, the rest of the kingdoms were pretty dead too. Another major factor was Crystal Tech. As many of you know, I only buy the €5 basic bundle, so I was quite behind in tech, despite being very active. Thankfully, they are finally reworking the whole system, and I seriously hope it gets more balanced moving forward. Before we dive into how much KP I made, I'm only using 3 marches right now, which obviously doesn't help a lot, but things will definitely improve once I awaken and refine my gear. So yeah, despite trying my best, I managed to reach almost 2.6 billion kill points. I have deducted 80 million KP from the final score because we had a rock player trying to steal our MGE, and I had to push by dueling my farms. So not so far from doing 1 billion KP actually. Maybe I can do it on the next one. That being said, I'm proud of how I played. I fought as much as I could, as always, and I tried to micromanage my marches and be as efficient as possible and keep my kill to heal ratios clean. Here are my dead troops for this KvK. I would have killed even more, but unfortunately past 7 rallies and garrisoning didn't last long. Still almost 3.5 million deads. And on the final scoreboards, I finished number 69 on kills, number 25 on deads, and number 235 on heals. Now, as many of you already know, I will be migrating out of 3105 at the end of this KvK. There are several reasons behind my decision. Our original king stepped down a few KvKs ago. We have accumulated a lot of dead weight, and we haven't had many strong fighters, migrants in a while, and all of this made it clear that it was time for a change. Still, I want to say thank you to everyone in 3105. I've played with some of you for over 2 years, since KvK 2 or 3. I've made great memories here, and I will always respect and appreciate everyone who was part of this journey. Wishing you all the best for the future of the kingdom, and who knows, maybe I'll see you again. Now, the hot question is, where am I going? I will be joining 2831 in famous Outlaws, a low acid kingdom from our KvK, which is actually getting the star. Yes, I could have gone to a higher seed kingdom with more competitiveness and activity, but I'm currently looking for a job, and I also want a place where I can eventually bring some of my real-life friends to play. Lower requirements make that possible. Another reason I chose 2831 is that their leadership and players personally reached out and actively tried to recruit me since Pass 4, when I was farming KP and being a real pain for them. So I respect that. And by the way, if you are a solid garrison, rally lead, or strong open fielder, they are still recruiting. So hit up their leaders or R4s if you are interested. And that wraps it up for today's video. Thanks for watching my KvK recap and migration update. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, drop a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe for more Rise of Kingdoms content. Much love fam, see you in the next one.